Non-commercial can be defined as food service operations where food and drinks are present to assist or augment a host, rather than being the primary emphasis of the businesses. Institutional, non-commercial, contract feeding, on-site meal service, and most recently managed service have all been used to describe this area over the years. Organizations can choose to manage food service in-house or contract it out to a firm that specializes in feeding and related service. While a commercial restaurant's success is generally measured in dollars or money, non-commercial success is measured in other ways. The sector is sometimes misinterpreted with the impression that it only serves school lunches, hospital cuisine, and nursing care meals. Although these segments serve similar enterprises, it is broader, ranging from elementary school meals to fine dining. The sector has also had a reputation for serving just dull meals. Companies like Google, on the other hand, have highly trained chefs who make and serve extremely high-quality meals. They emphasize local, organic, and environmentally friendly products. Apple Incorporation has a garden in its new multi-billion dollar headquarters where chefs may choose fruit, vegetables, and herbs from the grounds. Hyperlocal sourcing is the name given to this new trend. Non-commercial food service activities are housed in a wide range of businesses and organizations such as college and university, schools, kindergarten, hospital, sport institution, military, and etc.
I will continue with the non-commercial trends. There are few trends that we can see through non-commercial food service. Food service in the non-commercial sector constantly evolve due to ever-changing consumer demand. Whether on the campus or at the big game, consumers want top quality, fresh, and also satisfying meal solution for their complex daily lives. Trends tend to cross over segments, changing the landscape of all away from home food businesses. Next, for non-commercial trends under education, food service segments continue to serve a savvy but sometimes temperamental amount of students as to satisfy the constantly changing preferences of the young customers, which food service trends are very often hard to adjust into the education systems. Moreover, they also notice a strong increased focus on students' special dietary needs and are supplementing their meal options with the internet sources such as nutrition counseling and also to provide higher quality, which is better for you choices. Furthermore, the extending menu selection aids in satisfying the multicultural student populations that highly complicated tastes. Next, under hospitality, as competition has increased, food service has become distinguishing factor for many qualities. Moreover, hospitality are catering to the needs of business travelers by increasing grab-and-go choices in reception and also storeroom. Moreover, local meats and vegetables as well as seasoning menu offerings are frequently highlighted in hospitality sector developed menu and also meals options. For example, minibars and in-room food service as a result of guests using mobile ordering and third-party food delivery services to meet their dining needs, such as Foodpanda or Grab. The labor and cost involved in running a facility are proving to be hugely expensive too.
These issues that we emphasize in non-commercial food service is waste management practices among workers. Establishing and putting into practice effective waste management techniques is essential for lowering the risk to food safety and making it easier to maintain environmental hygiene, which is one of the preconditions for ensuring food safety. Leaderships need to take a preventative stance toward food safety, design individuals to manage food safety processes, and encourage individuals to act in ways that are safe when it comes to food. Other than that is cross-contamination risk. Cross-contamination risk is a serious concern in non-commercial food service operation because it is one of the leading sources of food poisoning. To simply explain about cross-contamination risk, let's look out of this short video.
Cross-contamination of foods refers to the unintentional transfer of microorganisms or chemical substances from one food to another. The transfer can occur directly when two foods come into physical contact or one drips onto another, or indirectly through intermediate vehicles such as work surfaces, cooking utensils, or the hands of the person handling and preparing the food.
So non-commercial food service facilities must be constructed in a way that facilitates the flow of processes and events in a linear fashion to avoid pathogen transfer from employee to employee, employee to the customer, and from one area to another area.
And I will continue with the challenges managing non-commercial food service industry. Okay, the first challenge of managing non-commercial food service industry is upholding safety standards, as mentioned by Minchin 2021. The world has been living with coronavirus through most of 2020, and unfortunately, the pandemic shows little sign of abating, especially in the early months of 2021. Ensuring that safety standards are upheld in the industry is crucial to maintaining the high level of trust that consumers have in food manufacturers presently. This includes making sure that both food on the plates is safe to eat. Okay, the next challenge is limited funding by the government for non-profit organizations. Many non-profit organizations depend on the assistance of the government. The assistance may be in the form of grants or a part of a matching scheme, or it may merely serve as a safety net to fill the gap when the funds are short. Most non-profit end up getting less fundings than they want or need, while some are left with no funding at all.
Next, I will continue with the types of leadership. First, transactional leadership. To get the work completed, transactional leadership styles are using transfer among a leader and other staff, such as offering incentives, consequences, and other interactions. The leader establishes clear objectives and the team members understand how they will be praised for their involvement. This type of leaders can set attainable goals for the employees that seem to be detailed, observable, and also moment. Second is delegative leadership. A delegative leadership style, also recognized as laissez-faire leadership, that concentrates on assigning effort to the teammate. If team members are qualified, accept responsibility, as well as prefer to work alone, it can be a successful approach. Moreover, misunderstandings between many members, or on other hand, can result in low morale and productivity. Meanwhile, for this type of leadership can help create the innovation, and also creativity is highly valued and also creates a positive work environment. As for the strategies to be implemented, first, we need to set clear our goals. The first step in the process, we need to determine the objective that the new approach should be accomplished. It can be hard to construct a method of getting there if we don't have a clear understanding of what we want to achieve. Moreover, setting goals which are impossible to accomplish is a common misunderstanding when it comes to individual development, career learning, and also business. We need to keep in our mind that our objective should be attainable. Setting unrealistic goals can leave us and our team feeling frustrated and also uncreative. Second is, we need to determine roles, responsibilities, and also relationships. We also must create a guideline for reaching those objectives that raise expectations between all of the team, and also effectively communicate our action plan so that there are no misunderstandings after we have decided the goals that we're trying to work toward, the characteristic that could get in the way. Moreover, create a clear picture of what each sources of information is willing to take responsibility for, and we need to create an reflective and also effective communicate that everyone should follow.
Next, the current scenario of the issue of the Malaysia Airlines banning self-heating meal from the flight and claiming that self-heating meal consists of the variety of dangerous chemical outside that can reach dangerously high temperature when activated with a water to catalyze an exothermic reaction. Self-heating meal means cook without use of an external heat source. It will release of hydrogen gas from this flameless reaction heater is of an adequate volume to pose a potential hazard on board a passenger aircraft. We agree with a Malaysia Airlines decision to prohibit self-heating because of the statement they made about the problem as well as the potential risk to passengers. Okay, for the conclusion, as we can see nowadays, non-commercial food service is well known throughout the world and this industry is improving rapidly. This video also include an introduction, trend, issue, challenges and current scenario. Trend of non-commercial food service include hospitality and education. Then the issue in this industry which are waste management practice among the worker and cross-contamination risk. Next, this industry also has the challenges such as upholding safety standard, government funding limitation and not running non-profit. In this video, we also discuss the type of the leadership and strategy that can be used and implemented. That is all from us. Thank you.